Ave. Time now is 13 minutes past 8.
The Radio Wammo Breakfast.
John Henderson's film review.
Thanks to Rialto.
Mr. Blake, I'm Jean Craddock from The Sun Scene. Tape recorder okay?
Go ahead, that's fine.
What's your real name?
I'm Bad Blake. My tombstone will have my real name on it. Until then, I'm just gonna stay bad.
Your heart's on the loose. You rode them sevens with nothing to lose.
Where'd all those songs come from?
Life, unfortunately.
Place for the weary kind.
I'm 57 years old. I'm broke.
Why don't you sit down and write some songs, huh?
Keep talking.
Called all your shots.
Bad Blake. It is Crazy Hearts, the film that we're looking at today with John Henderson. We'll find out what he thinks of this brand new Oscar-nominated film. G'day there, John.
Hey. Well, look, there's been a lot of hype and a lot of talk about this movie in independent film circles, and yeah, it's up for Academy Awards. Best Actor is being pitched at Jeff Bridges, who plays Bad Blake.
Yes.
57 years old and broke, down in his luck, an angry drinking man, playing small towns and hustling. Could have been a contender. So I had big hopes.
Like the film could have been a contender.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a basic shot at redemption movie. Bad Blake's down on his luck. He's a washed-out drunk who used to be something special in the C&W industry, and hello, now he's playing bowling alleys with his support band. Suddenly, a pretty young journalist comes along and they start a romance. Next thing you know, Bad Blake's turning his life around. And that's about it.
What?
Throw in a few country and music songs along the way, and you've got it.
That's it. Yes, I've seen this as well, John, and I was expecting some kind of twist in there as well.
I was expecting something huge. I thought he was going to have a... well, you know what I actually thought? I thought this movie, I know it's a shot at redemption movie because I'd seen the sound bites and the trailers and read a bit of press about it, and it's an independent movie. Indie movies, which Rialto had played a lot over the years, usually offer something a little different. So I was thinking, oh gosh, maybe this guy, not only is he given a shot at redemption, but he ends up donating his organs to 5 or 6 other people because it turns out that he's, at the end of the movie, he's dying of something terminal, and so he makes a life-changing favour for a whole bunch of people and goes out on a huge high. But instead it just drifts along. It reminded me a lot of that shot at redemption movie Mickey Rourke was in last year, The Wrestler. Yeah. Only scribble out WWF and throw in country and western instead. So just change your acronym and you've pretty much got it. So,
yeah, but I really, for some reason, I really enjoyed the Mickey Rourke story.
Yeah, well, it's a cool story. Yeah, but it's the same.
It's the same formula.
Basic, same premise again. And it didn't really get me there. I loved Walk the Line, which was obviously the Johnny Cash movie that came out about 3 years ago. I mean, that was full of country music, and it was his personal life story. It was damned interesting. Yeah, because I thought, well, it'll be like that. I was actually thinking it'll be like that, but maybe it'll be on steroids or something.
And so, I was thinking, well, if it was, because this is a fictional story, that and Walk the Line is a true story, and I would have thought, well, fictional story, you've got more opportunity to make it a little bit crazier, crazy heart, make it just a little bit surprising. But it seemed really, it seemed like, well, this is possibly what could happen to a country singer, and so it kind of, it was a ordinary life by country singing standards, I suppose. But the truth is probably stranger than fiction with Walk the Line.
Which makes me wonder where our movies are going.
Oh.
When I go along to be entertained and come out feeling that I've just seen a slice of life, I don't need slice of life.
Yeah.
I'm going to movies to be entertained.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sitting in the dark with my popcorn.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there going, oh man, I could have been at Pack and Save and seen this, wandering past.
But let's talk about, because there are...
Breathing sour mash whiskey on me.
There are good things to this film, and Jeff Bridges really is a highlight. But then again, he can basically turn up to a film and he'll be a highlight, right?
He's excellent in this. He sings. I didn't know he sang. He sings really well.
They're all his own songs as well.
Very cool. Colin Farrell's good as well. He plays Bad Blake's protege from back in the day that's gone on to big and better things, and Bad Blake now doesn't really like him very much, and Robert Duvall's in there too. So there are some name actors who are doing great work in this film, but the film itself is just not quite there for me.
Because I'm a Maggie fan as well. I quite like Maggie and her past films, but I was surprised to find that she's been nominated.
Well, she plays the part of the young reporter that Bad Blake hooks up with. I think she does pretty well.
Which is, but it's not like, wow, outstanding, what a performance.
But can you see why she is attracted to Bad Blake in the movie?
No, because to me, that's all glossed over. It's just kind of just happens.
It was a puzzle. I was just going, I don't see the attraction.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You don't see why she's attracted.
I mean, as far as dusty western landscapes and all that kind of thing, you won't go away disappointed from this film. Visually, it's got some great moments, and I quite like some of the set pieces where he's being filmed performing live. Things like that are really cool. I kind of felt like I was at a concert, but I just didn't really get... I didn't get the script. I just didn't... It just wasn't gripping enough. As you say, I honestly thought that they were going, it's fictional, you could come out with a real showstopper.
Yeah.
Just turn it into a crazy film. Crazy film, crazy guy, crazy heart.
But
Instead it was kind of crazy drift, crazy apart, crazy disappointment.
Does it pass the Henderson-meter?
Look, it's drifting in at a 2.
Ooh.
It's nowhere near. And I've been throwing 4s out like candy floss lately, like Big Horse on race day. Max Manus the other week, I came out of that movie white-knuckled from having gripped the seat handles. Did you check it out, by the way? Max Manus.
I haven't seen it yet, no.
Oh, go for it. Go at that. Now, there's a good shot at redemption.
Okay. Yeah, I do want to see that, yeah, you're right. Well, there you go, Crazy Heart. But
Crazy
I think...
Heart drifting in it too. Good songs, good soundtrack.
Yeah.
Big ups to the soundtrack.
Good. Great. Big ups to Jeff. Sorry
and
about
big
that.
ups to Jeff. Thoughts on him getting the big award, the Oscar? Could be.
Could be, but it would be better if it was with a better movie. But Jeff is great. Thanks very much, John.
Okay.
I was going to call you Jeff Henderson there for a second.
Thanks, Bad Wammo.
See ya.
Thanks for coming out. It's so good to be home. Home I'll try.